Welcome Nazim Hasham.
All right, I know what you're all thinking, and it is true. I am the Indian George Clooney. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I don't like feet. Every time I tell a woman I don't like feet, what does she do? She shows me her feet. Sometimes they even want me to touch their feet. Then I say, I don't like breasts. I'm a news junkie. I like the news. It's very comical. We've got Brexit going on still. And I think I've figured out what Britain is doing. They're playing that game that boys play with girls when they're trying to break up with them, but they don't have the balls. So they're just going to piss them off until they break up with them. You know, Europe is going to call any day and say, listen, take the car, take the dog, fucking take Belgium. Just get the fuck out. Then we've got Trudeau and the SNC-Lavalin affair. I mean, this is bad. This is so bad that Fox News is covering this story. Fox News. The threshold for Fox News to carry a story about Canadian politics is the mayor involved, and is he smoking crack? A lot of stories these days, they use the term allegedly. I don't know if they're using it right. There was a story the other day about an alleged arsonist and how he allegedly set a fire. And I was like, wait a second. There's video of this fire being done. He posted on Instagram while he was doing it. He even signed a confession. There's nothing alleged about it. It is a fact. He's allegedly an arsonist as much as I'm allegedly sexy. I have road rage for two reasons. Number one, it's those drivers with the N's on the back. They are shitty drivers. Number two, cyclists and their precious bike lanes, and they're all follow the rules when it's convenient. Then I figured out a way to ease my rage. I imagine a world where those shitty N drivers and those damn cyclists always have to be in the same lane. So I'm brown, which is special. One time in Vegas, I was with all my friends, thank you. I was with all my friends who happened to be a brown, and it was Halloween. So we dressed up as cowboys and we went out. We saw these girls from afar, and they're like, noticed that we were cowboys, and they're like, whoo-hoo, check it out, cowboys, giddy up, yeah! And we're like, yeah, look at that, you know? So they get closer and closer, and we cross paths, and they seem a little bit disappointed, and I hear one girl say to the other girl, those were not cowboys. They were Mexican gardeners. So I have a girlfriend. That's not the joke, so it's good. Nobody laughed. I have a girlfriend. In our house, we live together. In our house, we believe in R&R, rest and relaxation, or at least I do. For her, it's rules and regulations. My girlfriend is a germaphobe, so when we have sex, she said, listen, we have to use rubbers, which I'm totally okay with. But then she says gloves. I thought that was funnier. Anyway. Sometimes when we have sex, we like to use lube, or as most of you call it, antibacterial hand sanitizer. But it's okay. Knowing she's a germaphobe, I have to sometimes think like one. We'd gone out one night, going to a restaurant, I go to the bathroom, I'm about to come out and I think like a germaphobe, and I go and grab a paper towel, and I open the door with the paper towel, thus avoiding the handle germs. She has never been more turned on in her life. We had so much sex. We used so much hand sanitizer, it was ridiculous. Sometimes my non-brown friends ask me to go camping. I have them. This is my PSA to everyone. Brown people do not camp. I do not camp. If you see brown people camping, run. They are not camping. They are training. You got it. All right, thank you.